Welcome to this WoW Classic queue avoidance video. You like waiting? You waiting on me to say something? Yeah, no, of course not. Nobody likes waiting. Check this out. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to do something that's so simple that you're going to be like, why didn't I know about this? And it's funny, I've got two buddies that always are bitching about waiting in queue times. They have these keyboards, they have these mice, and they don't do anything about it. So you've got this program that's going to allow you to add in the macro that you want to be able to do this. So I go in here, I create a profile for World of Warcraft, I select the keyboard. These G keys are what you're going to want to use to make your macros, right? So boom, I've got those. Now I'm going to create an action. So I can do that by clicking on one of these keys or going down to the bottom here, and I'm going to click on Actions in the Corsair ICUE program, and that is going to actually allow me to make the macro to be able to essentially AFK block. Now, as I go down to click this, I'll explain to you that this is considered cheating. You can get banned for this, but don't let that scare you because I'm going to show you how to get away with it. Alright? Now, on here you can see I already have the macro made. It's going to left click on the screen. It's going to, that's just in case I have a pop-up or something like that on my window. It's going to pop it up, and I'm going to be fucked. I'm going to get logged out because my macro is not going to work. It's me pressing on McAfee Web Advisor or some shit. So I make sure that I have a left click. I make sure that I have, like, say, a stance dance. Since I'm a warrior, I'll do stance dance. I'll do the Berserker's Rage. You know, maybe I'll do a Blood Fury since I'm an orc and stuff like that. I'm going to make sure that I'm doing actions that don't look too obvious. I'm not going to be running in place. I'm not going to be jumping in place. I'm not going to be sitting up and down repeatedly. I'm not going to do anything that makes me look like I am botting. You know what I mean? If anybody passes by just on a glance, they're just going to go and they're going to see somebody, you know, doing some weird actions. Okay, so this is important right here. You see where my mouse cursor's at? That is the time that it takes for the macro to repeat itself, okay? So you want to make sure that it has a repeat function, obviously, and then above that is the how many times it repeats. Mine caps out at 999, so I set it for 10,000 ms, which is milliseconds, and 999 repeats, which is plenty of time for me to go AFK, take a nap, whatever I need to do to make sure that I'm still playing. As you can see, I scrolled through this, just showing you briefly, you know, how the macro works. And what it does when you record the macro, it records everything that you do that you've allowed it to record. So you might have to set those functions up on that. You don't want to be this guy that's running around here. That is obvious. You are AFK botting, and boom, you are banned. People will report you. You know, this is World of Warcraft. People will report you for saying egg. You know what I mean? People do not care. So we want to be smart. I'm going to go in this little place right here, and you can do this anywhere. Just try to find a place that is low risk. You don't want to get screwed up for no reason. You know, you want to make sure that you are not out in the open doing this stuff. So I'm going to hide in this little place, right? I'm not getting rested experience, but I'm not waiting behind 13,000 other people. This place looks inviting. No, bad spot. It's too much coverage, too much area, and it's close to the entrance. So we're going to go deeper into the cave, and just remember that even though you can get banned for this and lose your account and everything you've worked for, you will not get caught doing this if you do it in smart places. So I'm going to go in here, right in this little corner over here. This is genuinely a good spot. Okay, just on a side note, since everything's pretty much explained, I just want to let you guys know that I am very good at replying to comments and feedback, and if you do like this video, please do like and subscribe. I gotta throw that out there, man. It's a whole YouTube meme right there. But if you need help, you can message me. You can't do messages on YouTube actually anymore, but you can comment on here and I will reply to you, and I will help you out as best that I can to the best of my ability to be able to set this up. And you know, that's pretty much it. Just remember, just do a little quick recap right now. You need to record the macro. You need to have a macro that stops you from actually doing the macro so you can get out of it. You need to make sure that you're in a place where nobody's going to see you and you're not using action functions that like someone who's AFK botting. The sit, stand, boom, all that bullshit. You know what I mean? Now, once you learn how to do these macros, you are going to be able to do them for whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? You can actually sit there and you can farm out you know, just like they do in Tyr's Hand, you know, the gold farm and stuff like that. Sit there and kill humanoids, man. So you come back, dude, you have a whole bunch of, you know, wool cloth and stuff like that. Set your auto loot up on your interface options and, you know, have it right click, you know, in the general area a few times where the mob would be whenever you killed it. Just be careful, because if you do die then you're going to be screwed and probably get logged out of the game. So, once more, use prudence. It's better just to AFK because the goal really is just to not to wait in the queue, right? Right. If you follow the advice in this video, if you do this, you're going to not wait, and that is the end goal of this video. We do not want to wait, man, because let's be honest, you're only waiting for people that are doing exactly what I showed you to do. And if everybody were just legit and just didn't do this at all, it'd be cool. But you know what I mean? Since people do this, you have to fight fire with fire, and hopefully they will fix this. I don't see it happening. There are way too many people. This game is way too popular right now. Most popular game ever, record-breaking game. You know, it's World of Warcraft reinvented. The nostalgia is there. One thing people like more than nostalgia is more nostalgia. I'm going to be making tons of videos, especially for the Warrior class, throughout this whole entire WoW Classic experience, man. Including the Molten Core, the Blackwing Lair, all that stuff, man. So get on the socials with me. I'll see you around.